How on earth are you doing? Slightly late as always. Please excuse the continuing technical errors. It'll be fine once we've started, I promise.
Next time it'll be fine.
Next time it will totally be fine.
Oh, okay, I need to mute the stream because I just got really badly freaked out.
That's us, old hands at this, still nailing it perfectly every time. So hi, I'm Dan, and this time I'm here with Robin again. You know.
Hello.
Hello. And also,
Hello.
Titus is here.
Hi, I have a sore throat. I will attempt to cough less than I usually do.
I also
Is that a heyo?
What?
Was that a heyo we need to do?
Oh, a hail?
like a Hail Mary.
Heyo!
Heyo! You're gonna give us bad luck. Say heyo.
Hail.
Thank you.
I mean, we already have quite bad luck anyway.
You're gonna give us bad luck for Sunday. Yeah, I listened back to that recording of the first episode and I sounded very sleepy, so I'm gonna try and be more awake.
Are you going to balance it out?
Maybe. If I just raise my voice a lot and wave my arms.
Then we'll get big on
Well,
YouTube.
you need to get really into it, like really overtly into it, as if you were a radio announcer or something.
Well, I gave it a heyo earlier. I don't know if I can find a ricochet sound effect on my phone, but goddamn if I'm gonna try.
Oh, see, when Titus said you need to really overwrought, I was imagining not like Saturday morning DJ, but sort of, hey, welcome everyone. Good morning and welcome to Drive Time with Dark Souls.
Absolutely, yeah, that's exactly what I had in mind.
Yeah, I can get behind that. Also, hello the proofreader. Hello Phil.
Hello everyone. Hello.
Hello,
So,
proofreader.
a big shout out to everyone in Cardiff. So last time in the Dark Souls 2, we
Above LA fully.
was that your Cardiff noise?
No, that was my proofreading noise.
Oh,
okay, hold on,
I get it. So,
Alright, so
that's a horrible noise.
previously on Dark Souls
Yes.
First Plan.
Last time, that is also what happened, but I'm really.
You friend?
It's all going. Oh
Is
god.
that a Gusion?
No, it's a
It
turtle.
looks like, yeah, it looks
It's a
like
turtle.
the
Turtle.
Gusion from Iron Blooded Orphans.
Oh, a Gundams.
That is definitely not a Gundam in account of it being a turtle.
Some
There is
Gundams-
a Turtle Gundam. There's a Turtle Gundam
I mean-
in the newest Gundam.
There's a. I'm
Also-
getting wrecked. There
When
is.
you said hello Cardiff, Phil in the chat is in Cardiff. So
Oh really? Hello, Cardiff. Wow. Oh, I've found myself in a tricky spot. So what was I saying? Yeah, last time we did Dark Souls, hello Cardiff. All I really remember is, Robin, you spent ages telling me to go and find Scotland. So
yes, we found Scotland and now we found Wales apparently.
yeah, I was just going to say, which part of the UK do we find today? But we might have already found out.
Yeah. I know that also previously on Dark Souls we got ourselves the spicy longsword.
We
put it
did,
in the oven
but
for half an hour?
is that a dragon? That's a dragon.
I don't think that's dragon.
There's
I
no
don't think it's
dragons in Dark Souls.
Oh yeah, that's true. There are literally
I think
no
it's
dragons in Dark
big-
Souls.
It's a big bird.
It's a drag.
Isn't a dragon just a? Oh no, sorry, a dragon is a kind of dinosaur.
Sure. I'm no paleontologist.
You should go back up the ladder. Yeah, you have done. Carry on.
Yeah, I'm exploring. Hang on, Robin, that was a bloody trick. It's full of nasty fellas with a sword.
Well, dead lads.
Aye, the big dead ones.
There was a cool thing that apparently is different.
Or I might have screwed it up by jumping
Different
off.
to what?
Yeah. But
'Cause-
I didn't know that was going to
Yeah.
happen in Scroll of the First Sin.
What was meant to happen then?
There's meant to be an optional boss fight that's really hard.
Wasn't that the big dragon that fell down there and then went away then?
Oh, this is the thing. It wasn't even a dragon. It was a big bird.
Because it definitely flew down, and I walked
Do you
away because
fight
I was
Big
scared of
Bird in
it.
this?
Yes.
Yeah,
The biggest of birds.
that's the plot of Dark Souls 2, right? As far as I know, the whole scholar thing is Sesame Street.
Yeah. He's clearly Big Bird's the only one who can fit a human inside him.
What? Who is?
So what the
oh,
fuck?
Yeah, so what the fuck? That's the intro movie, Dark Souls 2.
Alright, so you know that spicy longsword you got?
yeah.
You know those barrels? Have
Yeah,
you
I-
noticed anything
yeah.
coming out of them?
Yeah, when you hit them, fire comes out of them.
Fire
Not
comes
fire,
out.
but dust
How
comes out
come
of
the
them.
barrels aren't red?
It's because Dark Souls is hard. If you paint the barrels red, that's easy. Dark Souls is fucked up.
There's some barrels over by the
But I also have some like fire.
fire bombs. Oh, I guess you could throw them, or you could run up and hit it with your swords, and I know one of them's more fun, so...
I see your point. I'll unequip the shield because we won't be needing that for this. That didn't work. I want to do a really big jump into them. Uh-oh! It bloody worked, you know. I got him.
Worked, didn't it? Yeah.
Bloody worked. Thanks for your clever advice, Robin.
No worries. Also, you blew a hole in the wall, and then there's the bonfire.
You
again.
blew it.
It's a little shortcut.
I blew it.
You really blew it this time.
Oh, okay, I get it. Yep.
Wait,
So-
so here's my coffee question of the day. Can you just travel right off the bat, like warp?
You can.
Yeah.
You
These
don't.
guys travel right from the arc.
You don't even need the magic bowl on nothing.
The implications this has for the lore are staggering.
You, Robin, that is.
Really?
You already gave that away last time. That's what you say when you have nothing else to say.
I could see the implications for the lore being staggering for that, because the Lord vessel is what lets you fast travel.
Mm-hmm. But also, what do the implications have for the lore of this very stream as well? Makes you think?
Is this? I think this run's canon, isn't it? This is like the one single canon run of Dark Souls 2.
Warning.
Yeah.
Warning.
We need to wait for Hello It's Dan Gaiden.
Warning.
Of course, that's getting weird.
This run is canon.
Why are you warning people? Oh, yeah, this room looks fine.
Just so they're aware.
Is it the room with a big cannon in it?
Yeah, it's the. I walked into it and like 5 giant
This
ballista.
run is canon. I told you, and you asked me why the warning.
Oh, I might be welcome to dead. Yep. I've done it.
Damn, Dark Souls is the hardest game of all time.
I know, right?
And then they made a second one.
It's twice as hard. That's what the number's for.
Yeah.
But what
Dark
does
Souls,
what
too
does
hard.
Scholar of the First Sin mean on top of that? I don't really know, like, maths and stuff. So, I know that some letters mean numbers. And I think they call that, like...
Only X means numbers.
But what about, like... I've seen A and B when you're trying to think about triangles. Ow.
It just means you're thinking too hard.
Oh, okay.
Start seeing letters.
I'm having a bad time out here.
Yeah, no, you should take care of the grenades.
Yeah, I
Pretty
thought
fun.
I thought I could just run past him, but I clearly couldn't.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like you. Wait,
Wait.
did you drink 3 flasks already, or do you just start
You
with
start
2?
with 1, actually. I found an Estus Flask Shardy thing last time. And you get what? It seems you get 1 more for each Estus Flask Shardy thing?
That's strange. Kind of weird.
It's kind of weird, but then they tried to replace it all with life gems, didn't they? And
It
then
kind of works.
kind of
What's
works.
life gems? I know
Oh, but-
very little about Dark Souls 2.
I figured out why they...
Those,
Ooh, I figured out why they put the turtle man, by the way. It's to stop you getting up there easily to kill the fire grenade man.
Ah.
Because you have to get into his aggro range to go up the ladder, it looks like. And that's some garbage. That's mean.
Garbage. Damn it, Dark Souls, you got me again.
I didn't pick up all the items on that platform. I probably should.
There is also a bit earlier with a friend that I'm going to tell you to go back to later, but right now let's just keep exploring.
Oh, friend?
A friend?
I started Dark Souls to make friends. No, I mean, a lot of the people you meet in Dark Souls aren't very friends, to be honest, but, you know, you still got to try. Here he is. I hope this apparently optional boss fight that exists up here doesn't respawn or like re-trigger.
It normally doesn't. Normally it's just the first time it appears, kills you, and then you fight it again proper later on.
Oh, okay. So it's meant to be one of those classic jump scares the kids like.
Yeah.
Dark Souls 2 cribbing the Five Nights at Freddy's market.
I bloody tell you what, Bloodborne's given me some bad habits about just sitting through attacks. Like, in Bloodborne, when you get hit, you can get health back if you retaliate quick enough. It's called rallying. Dark Souls don't have that.
Rallying's really good.
Rallying makes the game a lot more fun to play for me,
Wait,
who is...
If someone attacks you and attack back fast enough?
Well, you know, when you get hit in Dark Souls, there's that, like, yellow chunk, like fighting game style of health you're losing.
Yeah.
In Bloodborne, if you hit back quick enough, while that's still ticking down, you can get some health back.
Oh, you get some of it back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it stays for about 5 or 6 seconds.
It's really cool. It's a nice mechanic.
Dark Souls has something that rewards you for hitting an enemy while they're hitting you as well, though, doesn't it? The critical hits.
There's parries, but
No, not just parries, but in one.
okay.
Yeah, it was worth coming up here.
In one, I think Ornstein gives you a ring that like boosts your criticals, and it is literally like if you hit an enemy at a certain point in their attack animation.
Okay.
Was Ornstein the fastman who was harder to kill when he was upset? Okay.
The fastman.
The fastman who gets upset. Oh, there's my magic block.
Fast spearman.
That's the name of my, well, I don't know, Mega Man or Jojo. Something the kids like. One of those references.
Mega Man or
dangerous
Jojo,
room.
My name is also Bloodstain.
Thanks. Oh, the guns shot all the fellas.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I lied. Here come a couple of fellas. Oh, I wish this game had rallying. That's going to be my takeaway for this whole run, isn't it?
I wish this game had American trucks in it, personally.
Oh yeah, that's a good addition too.
What do you think of American Truck Simulator compared to Euro Truck Simulator?
It's in America. The difference is it's in America.
Fair enough.
No, I watched the stream. Seems like they just added upon the formula. It's okay. Here's the one thing I think about it. It's really weird that they use like the exact same UI.
It is exactly the same, isn't it? It's really weird.
That does not look like an American UI to me. Like that's a weird thing. In Euro Truck Simulator, I was like, okay, yeah, this is a European
this
UI.
looks janky enough to be, you know, it fits.
And in American Truck Simulator, it doesn't fit anymore for some reason.
Yeah.
I feel like it wants to be like bigger and flashier, almost. It needs to be a little more... Like, when I think of American trucks, I think of trucks that are like 3 times the size of every other truck.
I think that is mainly what they... Okay, so I think they only have two manufacturers of trucks in ATS, but they are the like, classic America.
You got the big
roads,
Howdy
the
and
roads seem more varied, which is...
There's more cities, I think. Or
yeah, the cities are more expansive and like I saw overpasses and such.
I mean, I prefer... Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I prefer Euro Truck Simulator just because I love that I've got my base in Birmingham, which is also where I live. Like, there's something that's always going to be more charming than any American city that I don't live in.
Yeah, being on like your continent has a big draw to it as well.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna check it out eventually, but I've been spending so much on games.
Yeah. So, Danny, you found the Minecraft block thing.
Oh, that's a gun. Yeah, sorry, I was just wandering around while you were talking about trucks. Yeah, I found
okay.
there was a Minecraft block that had a face on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like I
think-
need to put a block into the face's mouth.
It's hungry.
I've got to give it a snack so it opens up.
Yeah.
Can I afford a snack? I might go see if I can afford a snack.
I think lock zones are 3,000. There might be 4,000 though. There's also another door in there.
It's locked
and-
though.
Yeah, well, just knock on the door and they'll let you in.
Really?
Knock on the door.
How many? I'm a little freaked out by this because, like, this one doesn't look particularly shitty.
I'm not saying knock the door down. Don't be impolite.
They didn't sound very happy with that.
That's because they were inside all holding their flaming torches high and having a rave.
I
That's
mean,
a callback, that is.
thanks. I appreciate it. Oh god. Sorry, I'm getting freaked out. I don't remember how to fight in Dark Souls style.
You backstab him.
I'm not good enough to do that yet.
I'm noticing that you're doing these rolls because locked on because the dash is so good in Bloodborne.
Yeah, the
But
dash in
that's just
Bloodborne's
not-
basically amazing.
It's so good.
I'm really sorry to
is your
everyone.
first-
I am actually just playing this like Bloodborne, aren't I?
When does John Dark Souls get a gun? That's what I want to know.
I don't care about the gun. I just want the dash. I'm really
Think
not
that's-
that Oh, there's another fella in there.
Oh, bloody hell.
I'm having to use on my special treats.
One thing that's changed from Dark Souls 1 is that the more injured you get, the more you slouch over. Which is kind of cool.
I have noticed I'm breathing a little more heavily almost all the time because I'm feeling
That's
very
cool.
sick. Oh yeah, the shield in Dark Souls exists, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
It's good. The shield is good in Dark Souls.
It blocks attacks and everything. I remember one in Bloodborne that they put in as a funny joke. A life ring.
Sick ref.
I like life.
I think the
Wow.
life ring just makes your health regenerate, which is pretty good to be honest.
That raises
Um,
actually, Robin, darling, it raises your maximum HP. It looks
Look.
like the one you start with.
It probably is the one you start with.
Liar
You've
ahead?
got 4 ring slots now because
Because I
Dark
have
Souls
4
2
fingers.
Yeah, you got 4 fingers. Dark Souls 2, twice as many as Dark Souls 1, so they give you twice as many rings. That's how it works.
So in Dark Souls 3, do you grow another 2 fingers?
You can put them on your toes.
That's if you
Oh.
pay close attention to the cover art, one of the main focuses is on the dude's hand. So you know how like you put the main defining feature of the game on the cover.
Mm.
So showing off that he has like 4 fingers at least.
Or it could just be showing off that in Dark Souls 3 you have really detailed hands?
It's a
No, I
first-person
think-
shooter.
You look at this hand, you'll see this holding a pistol.
Wouldn't
that?
first-person Dark Souls basically just be Xenoclash?
I was going to go with Kingsfield, but I suppose, you know.
Kingsfield, yeah. Well, Kingsfield's the obvious one.
Yeah,
Also,
Robin.
Chivalry to some extent.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
What was that first-person shooter on DOS where you were a wizard
Doom.
ran around
It was
spells at
Doom.
people? No,
Oh.
you had a hand instead of a gun.
Heretic?
Heretic or Hexen, yeah.
I think it was Heretic.
I think Hexen was the one where you... No, it's Heretic. Hexen is the one where you can pick a class.
It was not Heretic.
Was it Hexen? Am I...
Oh.
Okay.
It all
Heretic
sort
was
of-
the one where you can pick a class.
It all sort of
Hexen's
goes
a bit
together in
closer,
my
but
head.
still not- It's the one where you just play a lad and there's instead of a gun you've got a hand at the bottom. You have to find a well. I think it's a well or a manhole cover. It looked like.
Sorry. I just like that you're trying to identify the kind of hole it was from memory. That's a hole you haven't seen in a very long time as well. Oh, I see. The turtle lad's kind of...
Never played
Ooh.
Heretic and Hex.
It was called the Catacomb Abyss 3D.
Was it actually in 3D? Is it an Oculus game?
It bloody wasn't.
Bloody liars, then.
Oh, this game looks cool.
I know, right?
But it looks more like it's contemporary to Wolf 3D rather than Doom,
Yeah.
which is Hex and Heretic.
Dare you
Are you
challenge
like
the Great
Wolf of
Nemesis?
Steel?
Dare you challenge the Great Nemesis as novice or warrior? I think I'm the only person that remembers this game, but yeah, I had it on a share with disc, and it's fucking great, probably.
It's the qualified probably that really makes it for me, since that's exactly how I remember all shareware DOS games as well. This is probably really good. Oh,
I was maybe 6 or 7, I think.
I just escaped a trap by basic clumsiness. So I sort of turned around to talk about shareware games and just avoided some bombs. Thank you so much, Robin.
No worries.
This
It
whole
also
place is...
does have... Sorry, I just want to talk about Catacombs 3D. It does have the face that slowly gets all beaten up as you get beaten up at the bottom of the screen
Well,
as well.
it is an id Software game.
Yeah, that was basically
Oh,
their
yeah.
standard, wasn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. Fuck, this looks so
What?
cool. I think that's a skeleton holding machine gun as well.
Okay,
God.
this is
That's also the
interesting,
intro for Dark Souls 3.
Yeah,
Catacomb 3D came out 1 year earlier than Wolf.
really?
Yeah. 91.
Oh, it's Peter Serafinowicz!
Bloody Pete Serafinowicz. It's another character played by Peter Serafinowicz called Pete.
Hogwash. Who am I to judge?
There's the guy from...
Shh, we need to hear his voice.
I journeyed hither and thither on a sort of treasure hunt, you might call it. Be careful out there.
That's totally Peter Serafinowicz.
It's totally Peter Serafinowicz.
Yourself.
He's just... It's weird, because he's just doing his Terry Wogan voice.
Is there a Brian Butterfield character in the game?
It's actually just the lovely Onion Man from the first game, but he falls down more.
The entrance.
Oh, that would be incredible if Sigmar of Katarina had a Brian Butterfield voice.
I'm sort of more imagining like an advert, like...
First.
I can't remember what they're called, the messages you leave to summon people into your game. I'm just imagining one of those, but Brian Butterfield comes out and just says, "Summon now!"
Still have the gentle
Okay.
I sort of
all
stopped
the
paying
characters
attention to him.
It's called Pete. There's the one from
You-
Look Around You.
Your
There's the
lad
one
from Space.
Star Wars Episode 1.
Menace.
Pete
And there's
Spiky
the
Face.
one from Shaun of the Dead.
No, the
No,
fella from
Dark-
Spaced
Dark
as well.
Pete.
I'll lose
Yeah.
this one to
No, Dark Pete is from Kid Icarus.
what might be in store.
Wow.
Oops.
Sorry, that just the cough was the correct response. I hear bad noises. Why is this area just buggers raining stuff down on you? Oh no!
Bloody Pete.
I walked into a Dark Souls. Bloody Pete!
Bloody Pete.
Oh, bloody Pete! Hello, I don't know how to... Musculus? That sounds...
What's musculus?
That's a hard one to shorten. Hello, you.
Mus.
Mus. Ah, yeah. Hello, Mus. Oh. I found Pete's Brigade of Buggers.
Wait, did Pete trick you?
Yeah. I think he did. I wasn't completely paying attention. Oh, dear me. Sorry, I can escape this. I can't escape this.
I believe in you.
I don't.
Oh, bloody Pete.
Bloody Pete. Oh, okay. If your shield gets hit with no stamina, you get staggered. Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot
This is the
that's how that
hardest game
works.
in the universe.
It's more that I haven't used a shield in so long. I have to get the training wheels back on. That's a lot of enemies in that small space.
Yep.
Bloody Pete. We've got to go back and get those souls now because we've got to buy that Minecraft block.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Good to know that even now the Dark Souls camera still a bit sketchy.
To be fair, the Bloodborne camera was still a bit sketchy as well.
Oh, absolutely. I'm in no way saying it wasn't. You can kind of tell they're related, if I'm honest. Ah,
Yeah.
hi, Jill. I'm actually a little worried about the life gem situation already. I've burnt through those. I'm very hungry.
Well, once you start learning your shield.
Pete, let me in and get my souls back.
Well, I see you managed to escape. I hope that brave warrior didn't come a cropper either. Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits who prey upon travelers.
You wouldn't say. Pete, would that be you? I don't know if he's naughty or not.
But you should take this.
Is he laughing at the end of his sentences?
He gave me a soapstone.
It allows undead to call out
No, that's alright.
to one another across the fissures between worlds.
But I want me souls, I don't want a soapstone.
Somebody will lend you a hand.
Wow, okay. So Peter Serafinowicz' role in this game is to tell me I'm garbage. I mean, I already knew. I guess I can't get my souls back then.
You can get in there through a different way.
Guess I'm going all the way round then. Oh, this is the funny trap I accidentally avoided.
Don't get dunked on.
Oh, I've got to make them somehow hit the fire though. Tell you what, I can't make it happen when I want it to. These are How? I feel like they gotta be hitting that, right? Oh, I see. They're slightly overshooting.
Yeah. They figured you out.
Have they actually figured me out, or are they coded to be bad shots?
I think they're just bad shots. There's a cool tree around here, by the way. You should have a look at it.
I do bloody love trees.
Yeah.
There's a
There's a really good.
there's a cool tree.
It's a really cool tree. Don't. Okay, you can make fun of me all you want.
I'm not
but you
making.
haven't
I'm not making
yet.
fun. I just really like you pointing out there's a cool tree round here.
I'm imagining you're not even doing it as like a subtle Dark Souls hint of like, oh, and speak to the tree, solve my riddle, V. But like, no,
Speak
this
to a
tree
tree,
just looks
solve
cool.
my riddle. Well, weird that they haven't asked you to be in Dark Souls 3 yet, Titus.
Yeah, no, they have. That's actually one of the lines.
That is a.
but yeah,
Whoa! Why you motherfuckers hurting that tree? Leave the cool tree alone.
That's also another line.
I'm sure. Yeah, through that archway, there's a cool tree.
I found some people beating up on a tree, and I assume this is the cool tree.
It probably is. Does that have a funny face?
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not really one to judge. It's got a kind of. It's kind of just wearing a cowl.
Kind of looks a bit like Rowan Atkinson. Is that a funny
What?
face?
What?
Imagine if there was a tree.
Do you know what? Do you know what Rowan Atkinson looks like? Because this is Mr. Bean. This tree is not Mr. Bean.
Not look like Rowan Atkinson.
It looks like a tree.
Alas, nothing happened. Oh. Well, see you later, cool tree. I guess.
Bye, cool tree.
I mean, I found some souls.
Nice.
Alas. I'm gonna figure out what that tree's deal is now by googling
There
Dark
was
Souls 2 cool tree.
Dark Souls 2 Mr. Bean tree. Whoop, there goes a ghost.
There's a ladder, by the way, on the way out from the cool tree.
I've seen it.
It's a stream delay.
Oh, a light crossbow. I gather crossbows aren't garbage in Dark Souls 2. Is that true?
I think they're better early game, but they don't scale like bows do.
But bows are good in this game, is it? Or
Bows are better in this game as well, because you can lock on and move and shoot with them. You don't have to go into the first-person aiming thing.
I can see someone sat down, but I can't see their body. Hello? Are you in? Attacking? There's definitely someone there.
Yeah. That's weird.
Do I hit them?
I think I know what this is.
It says attacking. Attacking ahead.
Worth a shot.
Smooth and silky. Oh, presumably that's for the nice raven friends.
Yeah.
Weird. Item info. Does this tell us anything? No. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I saw that guy pop in from nowhere after you killed him. That was a weird blug. Was
that
a weird bug.
Oh, that was actually a bug. That's not intentional.
Plug.
I'm pretty sure that's not intentional.
Oh, I just assumed that's what's meant to happen. I thought that was like a clever Dark Souls tricky thing.
Makes you think, eh? About Dark Souls.
I'm leaving.
Oh, there's little lads down there, by the way.
Yeah, I've just yeah.
Discovered lads.
I just as usual is my interaction with lads. I just had a really bad time and ran away. I don't much enjoy the bants. It's alright. The lads have insisted on following me to Weatherspoons.
Is that cheeky Weatherspoons?
I don't know if Weatherspoons can be cheeky. I'm not sure of the actual statute of cheekiness. I know
Weatherspoons, by its very inherent nature, can't be cheeky.
Yeah, I think you can smash Weatherspoons, but I don't think you can be cheeky.
What's
Great.
smashing?
Smashing is when you go for something real hard.
Because Weatherspoons is essentially the status quo of a night out. You can't have a cheeky one.
What, in that it's
Not
been around for
surprising
fucking ages and no one likes it?
anybody. Yeah.
I don't actually know what a Weatherspoon is. I'm going to find it out by googling Weatherspoon Dark Souls
It's
2.
a British pubs. Also, Peter Serafinowicz is there, sat in the corner.
He's probably sad.
Well, yeah. There's no more Dark Souls movies. He probably would be in that.
Oh, it's one of these things.
Yeah, it's a chain pub. When you climb up
Those
that
are
ladder,
depressing.
when you climb up that ladder, if you turn left, then you can.
Hey,
back
stop
to
moving.
the door.
Hey, I wanna stab your back. Stop moving. Hey. I don't think this is gonna work.
Just stab him.
Yeah, I just stabbed him.
Nice.
I want to just.
Good job on the
Classic.
stabbing.
Front stab.
Do you think this chest surrounded by blood perhaps has some kind of trap inside?
I don't think so.
Maybe this is just the chest where they keep the blood and it's leaking.
To be fair, there are a lot of lads in that room and they all had swords, so maybe that's what happened.
That's true.
Maybe it's the filled with blood chest, who knows?
It looks
I mean,
like
you
it
could
might
look
have
at
just
the
been.
blood.
Yeah, but what's the fun in seeing the answer? Oh, I got the mail breaker for fucking up envelopes.
I tried using the mail breaker in Dark Souls 1 when I was running through. It's okay. It's not so bad.
Doesn't seem very strong.
It's an offhand weapon.
Isn't it like designed for breaking armor?
It
Well,
apparently is designed for
in
shield
real
piercing
life,
strong
yes.
attack.
Yeah. But like, it's not really like the scraping spear in Demon Souls, because that was bad.
That was bad. For context, I'm sure everyone here knows, but wasn't it like a spear that had a particularly strong all your equipment?
Yep. Absolutely.
That's no
It
good.
was bad.
The Mail Breaker in 1 was just a cool parrying dagger, I think.
Yeah, that's what I used it for, and then I kept getting hit, so I stopped using it.
I think I
Can't
just
see
used
anything.
the stamina shield just because it's a stamina shield.
I can't see anything anymore.
That was funny.
Hmm.
Did the chat just do something?
Huh?
Tissus.
The overlay disappeared.
Yeah.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
I mean in the chat. Like,
Okay, now it's back.
The overlay just kind of cleared the chat.
That's strange.
Wait. Do you mean the one on the stream?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's okay.
That's very
It's
strange.
back now.
I mean, people at home can use that to figure out what the stream delay for us actually is.
Oh, very strange. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
It's a strange
Weird.
helmet you're wearing, by the
Yeah,
way.
I can't really see anything anymore. Do I have... I won't bite? That doesn't seem like an I won't bite emote. I was going to do an I can't see emote, but that one was weird.
Well, you won't bite either with that helmet on.
That's true. It is keeping all of my teeth inside of it.
By the way, googling Dark Souls 2 cool tree does literally show you the exact tree on the second result. So there's a cooler tree in Dark Souls 2.
Wait, there's multiple cool trees?
Don't spoil it.
Wow, I
Yeah,
love this
yeah.
game. I love cool trees.
Climb up the ladder, then turn left, and then you'll get killed by a bunch of lads.
What? Climb up the ladder and
That's
turn
a
left.
shitty riddle.
What?
That's a really bad riddle.
Robin, you don't get riddles.
No, sorry.
This reminds me of a puzzle. Go to the left and get fucked up.
Just solve my riddle, traveler. Oh, you solved my
Okay,
ladder
thanks.
riddle.
Nice job! Wait, what did I do? What? Why is everyone dead in here? Offhands count towards weight unlike Bloodborne.
Oh yeah, so the weapons that you're not using.
Oh.
Butthole.
Yeah, I decided to not mention. We'll just breeze over that one. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that one of the walls down here is illusory, and you can get through it, but you need to walk up and press A.
Whoa!
Go.
I found the secret lads society. I found Weatherspoons.
DSLS.
Ah! Oh dear me.
Why aren't you using the spicy longsword?
Because I don't have the strength for it yet.
That was dexterity. I thought you.
Sorry, I don't have the dexterity for it. Oh no, you're right. Oh, I don't even know what my own strength is.
You don't know your own strength.
I literally don't know my own strength. Well, this is gonna suck. For them.
Fire bombs would be cool here.
Yeah, if I had any. I have witching urns, but I don't know if those are good.
There we go. I think they travel a bit further.
That went all wrong.
A spear would also be cool with him like running in this snake formation.
Yeah. I think what I'll do is, as Robin very rightly said, equip the lovely fire sword.
Spicy longsword.
The spicy longsword.
Put it in the oven for about half an hour.
There we go. It doesn't look very spicy, but I assure you it is.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've got to go. Actually, you know what we'll do? While I'm at the bonfire, I will go and get that third Estus flask, because you know what I'd like? It's more Estus flasks. The only reason I hadn't yet is
Very
because
nice.
I didn't want to do the loading screens.
Yeah.
Also, while I remember, I will equip those witching urns because, hey, why not? But,
What?
bye,
Alright.
ghost friend.
I think you've got a slightly smaller radius than firebombs, but I could be misremembering.
I feel like firebombs have like a weird fuse time almost. They tend to, the enemy ones at least seem to sort of bobble around comedically. Don't worry, I will not hurt any witches, I promise. I can't level up yet, so let's go back.
Hey!
Hooray!
Hey,
Wait, yeah, that's right, we are going to see the lad's titters. Way!
way.
Cash in my fancy rock. What fancy rock?
It's Slam Venendos.
The Nendos?
Let's
Slambos Nendoroids.
let's slam
Those are
slam an andrew.
expensive.
Don't worry, Robin, titters isn't going to hurt your collection. Wow, that is
Money back.
spicy.
Told you.
You were right, that's way spicy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not spicy enough to spice a shield, though. Oh yeah, I forgot the hot garbage, which is one enemy with a shield blocking your attack and stopping it hitting another one next to it. Oh. Bloodborne was good when enemies didn't have a bunch of shields.
One's really good.
Bloodborne's a
Probably
good...
stop making our commentary
Yeah.
to just be like, that other game's better, isn't it?
Well, it's not that it's better, it's just it's very difficult, because I can't help but compare all of this to Bloodborne. Just because
Yeah.
I've been playing it so much.
It does set itself up for that.
By being released previous.
Mm-hmm.
Really sets yourself up there.
It sets
also
itself
not
up by being broadly similar.
It's an oversight on their part.
Right.
I think you can buy some more life gems from the lady with the big backpack, and I'm pretty sure you've got some
I do.
some souls you can rub in your face.
You can, and I do. But I sort of don't want to go back there till I've got the Minecraft block, if I'm honest.
Oh, that's true.
Why can't you two do your job anymore? I swear, you just can't get the grenadiers anymore. Right.
People in chat saying you should be using guard break more.
I don't remember the command for
What,
guard break.
parry?
It's the kick button.
Yeah, I don't remember the kick button.
Oh, it's
it's that
forward.
one.
Isn't it forward and light attack?
It's
Yeah.
yeah, it is. Like what I keep expecting parry to be like right trigger with the shield. Is it not?
It still is, but guard break's
It's
different.
left. It's no.
Oh, is it that guard break breaks their shields, whereas
Yeah. you
parrying?
kick
Yeah,
them.
okay.
Exactly.
I'm so sorry.
Um,
I will get used to that.
It takes a little bit. I just love the kick. I love kicking.
It's
people.
not. It's not even a kick. Mine's a sort of like
I miss the kick.
mine's a sort of at the minute it's like a big backhanded slap with a sword, which is admittedly
alright.
quite threatening. But can I two-hand a shield? Yeah, I can.
Can you?
Oh, and yeah.
That's actually kind of cool. I didn't realize it had a thing.
Yeah.
You just sort of bump into people.
Yeah.
That
Shut
might,
them away.
might be more useful when you have a bigger shield, but
Proofreader points out that parrying is different in this. The animation is slightly different.
I'm
So
sure
you
we'll
can
figure that out when we get to there. There are some things we'll just figure out when we get there. It's not worth saying everything up front. Right. Fucking Weatherspoons.
Witherspoon's kind of a shitty name for a pub.
I think it's named after Mr. Weatherspoon, who was a big fan of really nasty, cheap burgers.
That's fair then.
I'm still of the mindset I need to attack then dodge back in, and I'm not sure... That doesn't feel like a very Dark Souls way to go about it. Uh-oh. Oh! Does getting hit while drinking just straight stop it now?
I guess so.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, I lost all my souls. Oh well. I feel like this is an intense number of enemies in that one corridor.
Yeah.
That was the first 10. You found it.
You should have a look at some of those. Hard souls, I guess people called them.
Huh?
Solid souls. So you've got liquid souls, which are the ones that you have and you can lose when you die.
Yeah, I know the ones you can break to have souls, but I don't want to. I want to get the block, and I don't know if those will add up to 4,000.
I can't remember if they will either, but it's worth a shot.
Well, okay. I'm gonna bonfire to get that man out of my face. Oh no, he's coming with me.
Hey.
Well, I'll just add him to the fire. Oh, and he gave me some armour that I'll never use. Very nice of him.
Very nice.
Right. I have got 7 tiny ones. I think those are 100 each, aren't they?
I think they're a bit more than 100.
Oh, they're 200. Wow.
That's loads.
This isn't going to add up to 4,000 even nearly.
Oh, balls.
Yeah, I'm 1,000 off. This is why I wanted to wait.
Just don't die.
Oh, okay. Famous Dark Souls slogan, welcome to Don't Die.
Just don't die. Edition.
Yeah, I'm very in the Bloodborne mindset of, okay, do a few attacks and dodge back out. And that is absolutely causing me problems.
It's stick and move a lot more in this.
Yeah, I did a light attack there, and that wasn't a fronty stab thing.
No. Maybe you need to wait a little bit more before they fall over. I don't know if that happens with guard break.
I thought someone said parrying was falling over. Guard break was just... Maybe guard break is just, it opens them up. I don't know.
They're up, hit them, which is good enough, really.
Yeah. Okay, no, he definitely hit that barrel with a fire. These barrels are weird. Just not doing his job. Do you think they put so many fire barrels around here just to sort of worry you if you had the spicy sword?
I think
Yeah,
so.
but also there are other guys that are throwing grenades at you, and it does work sometimes. But except for that time when it literally definitely did hit that barrel. Oh my goodness.
Wouldn't be Dark Souls if it wasn't a little bit wonky. Where's... Oh, are all my souls in there still?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think you died fairly near to the cave entrance, so you can get out quickly.
Ah, right, so guard breaking doesn't have like a backstab? It's only backstabs that have backstabs. Backstabs! Right,
It doesn't even sound like a word anymore.
let's go home.
Yay!
Can I jump down there?
Speaking of going home, I need to disappear for a second. Bye!
Have a safe trip home, Robin. Seems weird of them to be on the call walking home, but, you know, that's fine.
Wait, what?
Never mind.
Oh, it's a humor.
It's a pretend, I'm sorry.
It's a pretend. I'm exhausted.
I've lied again. You do sound a little
fell
under
for
the
your
weather.
riddle. Yeah,
You alright?
no.
Oh no. Well, that's that over and done with.
I am taking some amount of pleasure in earnestly saying no when people ask me if I'm doing okay, but then like refusing to elaborate because I don't want to.
I'm doing horrible. Thanks.
Yeah, no, I'm quite bad, but I don't want to get into it. But I also don't want to lie because I think it kind of defeats the point of asking someone how they're doing.
Yeah, it's a
If
bit
you're
sort of
just gonna
like
say fine.
performative in terms of, yeah, okay, we'll just I'll pretend I'm okay and you'll leave and we'll, you know,
I
everything's
mean, at
fine.
that point,
Oh.
it's just making the hello longer.
Yeah, I should not have come into this room.
No, it's the guns room.
Oh no, but it's not the guns I'm scared of. It's all these lads.
Hello.
Hello. I have no idea how you deal with crowds of people like this.
You shoot them. Oh, dang it.
Like, how do I deal with all 4 of them rushing me at the same time, other than not run so far into the room blindly?
It's weird how like the pace of those two games, like you can't like have bad habits from Dark Souls that you bring with you into Bloodborne, apart from like I suppose playing cagey, but in Dark Souls you can have lots of bad habits that you carry along across from Bloodborne, like running in and dashing a lot and
Yeah,
not
like
blocking.
Bloodborne, I liked it more because like the style of it was more active. Like it encouraged you to get in their faces and just like run through them. Like whereas this is, if you try and do that, you're just going to have a miserable time.
Yeah, sit down and pop a squat at the bonfire so you can get your health back.
Oh, that's a good point. I forgot it did that. Excuse me, I'd like to go through this wall. Excuse me.
I'm always here to remind you to pop a squat.
You do really like to pop a squat.
Pop a squat.
How is Papa Squat doing these days?
Nah.
Prepare to die.
I'll say. Don't know what I'm saying, but I'll say it.
I'm assuming there are, of course, some attacks that are unparryable, like that big shield slam he was doing.
Probably.
Oh. That's a good point. Robin, are you Papa Squat?
I guess so.
Are you just promoting
I
your
am.
brand?
My brand's in tatters.
My brand has been in tatters for years. Trust me, it's no impediment. I figured out how to get past
My brand
them.
is a mess. My brand is a hot mess.
Well, are you coming down here? Well,
Well,
I don't think even they know what they're doing with this ladder.
ladders on top.
They're just kind of jiggling. Well, see you later.
Giving it a bit of the jiggle. You won't bite,
Whoop.
apparently. Oh, they're really having a bad time about that.
Yeah, they're just jiggling.
Silly. Right.
Yeah, I totally just tried to parry that, and it didn't even seem to connect. Like
Oh,
it's.
really?
I don't know if I'm missing something or. Yeah, it's just about to
I'll
get.
tell you what happened.
Like it feels like it should at least. Like, was I not
Oh,
in
you
the
did
right
it.
range or something?
You did it way too early.
Oh dear. When he actually meant to,
Right.
it feels like I was parrying him the moment the sword would have entered my body. Which is the moment I would have thought you'd want to parry something, surely?
It still looked like you're doing it too early. The different shields and weapons you can get in your left hand do have different, like frame windows. You've kind of got to learn what that is, but also
Frame
It's-
windows.
frame windows. It's as soon as the thing would bounce off your shield is when you're supposed to tap it.
So
basically.
not as soon as a thing would bounce off my body.
I guess.
Because I tend to think of things in terms of my body, since that's what I'm trying to protect. I need my body to be safe.
Here's my opinion.
Is,
I'm gonna go to bed.
That's probably a good opinion. You do sound a little in need of sleep. Thank you very much
Somewhat.
for coming.
Yeah, good luck.
That's-
with the rest of
oh,
it.
I might need it. I don't know if I'm going to get past this.
Good luck. You got to at least put the Lego block in. Minecraft
Yeah,
block in.
I really want to play Minecraft. The kids love it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm really not I'm really not seeing how you deal with groups. I'm sure this is a problem I had in the previous game, but I'm just not seeing it.
This is a weird one.
Like, this feels intense for very early in the game.
This is kind of like part of my issues with the design of Dark Souls 2 in general. A, the level design has some questionable parts, and B, a lot of it does seem to be put more enemies in it, and that'll make it harder, and therefore more fun.
Well, it's the second Dark Souls game, right? It needs to be harder than the first Dark Souls game.
Exactly, just make the numbers bigger.
Yeah.
I'm just going to tell you this boss fight. So you know the gargoyle boss fight from the first one?
Very, very vaguely. Very,
Well, they bring that back. But
Really?
They make it harder. Yeah.
Is there 2 gargoyles? No, wait, they already did that.
There's 6 gargoyles.
What? What? What?
Yeah, it's harder.
What?
It's harder.
Fuck off! not to sound rude or anything, but do fuck off! I'm trouble with just one.
Yeah.
Oh. The roll is not even half as good as the dodge in Bloodborne.
The dodge and Bloodborne's so good, though.
That would have got me out of that. Oh dear. It went so well the first time. How did I do it the first time?
I'm not particularly sure, really.
Listen, we're gonna get this.
We've got to get this. Actually, to be fair, Dark Souls 2's got the thing where enemies despawn. So, if we keep getting this...
You mean I'll just be able to do this through dogged determination?
Yeah.
Oh, God. That firebomb person's very unpleasant. So, that despawning thing, I mean, I realise it's probably a little early for me to be asking, but how does that actually work? Because all I really know is there was a big hubbub about it when the game came out, because people were implying that, oh, it's the end of the world, you can't grind souls anymore, they've ruined the game, and that doesn't really seem to have been the case.
No. So, I consider it a concession to make the game easier. Some people consider it making the game harder because you can't grind. But if you're grinding in a Souls game, you're probably...
Now you hit them!
Yeah. It's mostly like, if you're stuck on an area rushing through to get to a boss, and you're fighting an enemy, if you have to do it more than 8 times, then the game's probably decided, yeah...
Wait, 8?
You know, 8 times is the number.
8 is a very arbitrary number.
Yep.
Oh, God.
But that's for every time the bonfire has been intensified, asceticized.
Yeah, bonfire is bonfire aesthetic. Every time you post a picture of a bonfire on Tumblr with some filters overlaid.
Yeah.
I mean, I say that as though I'm not that exact type of garbage person.
Apparently, the number is 12, sometimes even 15.
Oh,
per bonfire.
what? One of the fellas is gone.
Yeah. You've probably killed him a bunch of times.
That's so weird. I mean, I'm not gonna complain, but it's so weird.
Wise Blood, we are absolutely not in the Covenant of Champions.
Is the Covenant of Champions the hard one you told me not to go in?
Yep.
Jolly good. Can I? It just randomly goes now. Can I be in the champion, like the Covenant of Losers, where it just like despawns things randomly even quicker? Oh my god! Like, I don't know how you deal with these two charging at you. Oh, yeah, that's it. I just like if they
I want to say learn the parry moves, but that also just feels like not much of an art, really.
How can you parry? Like, surely you can't parry the attack where they run at you with the sword out. How can you parry that if it's just like a running charge? Or am I thinking of it in terms of how it would work in real life, and I shouldn't be doing?
I think you need to go a bit more video gamey on this one.
Okay, because just to me, it feels like if you parry that, they're just going to sort of run into you anyway and make you tumble over.
Oh!
Oh, apparently those crossbows destroy the barrels, but only sort of sometimes.
Yeah.
Just sort of wave a sword around and see who goes. Also, one thing I'm finding is my stamina regeneration is not very quick.
No.
It makes...
That might be to do with endurance, possibly.
Oh,
could be mistaken on that.
I assume as much. Like that's one of the things it's always affected. It's just that
Yeah.
again, it might be that I've not been in Souls so long, but I'm finding that blocking and stuff and dodging specifically is much has a much higher toll. So like chain rolling is not a good idea. Oh, we finally did it! It's time to meet Mr. Minecraft. Oh,
I don't know how you were able to get that so well first time round, and then that happened.
I think it's big luck.
Yeah. Alright, big Minecraft. I can't remember what this does. I think it's pretty worthwhile.
I hope so. Trouble I had getting here.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, good design. Well, how about just make the numbers higher, right? There are some really interesting bosses in this, and there are some really cool locations, but also like there's some stuff that just drives me mad.
Delicious. I gave him a little Minecraft to eat, and he turned the light on.
He was hungry. I think the forests are really cool. I think they're a good addition to this game.
So now there's a little... Hello. Now there's a little face on the wall. So...
I think you either hit it or you press A on it.
It's not... Oh, okay. You hit it,
Yeah.
and so... Does that create the illusionary wall, or does that...
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get through that
Okay.
if your hand on the thing with the lockstone.
That was my question. Oh, it's quite something.
Yeah. I guess I'll find out what that was in a minute.
It's alright, Robin, I'm sure you'll agree. I'm just gonna bask in some treasure.
Dark.
Dark is dark. The funny messages entirely justify the message system for me, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Cloveranthe ring that belonged to Cloveranthe.
Yeah. Well, you just talking about sound integration as well. Okay, so again, in 15 seconds, I'm going to find out what you're making that noise about.
The Cloveranthe ring is stamina regeneration.
Yep. It's
So-
as vital as it's ever been.
Yes, it was very much vital in the first game, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. I mean, maybe it was just me. Maybe there are some Dark Souls wizards. I never actually played a spellcasting class, so I do actually mean Dark Souls wizards. I think they were called Pyromancers or Spidermans or something. I don't remember what all the wizard classes.
Spidermancers.
Clerics.
No. Spidermancers.
You did it, buddy! You got it! No, don't try and repeat. Once is enough. It's been so long since we've been down here, I completely forgot what we're going to do to progress. I mean, this is broken. Let's explore up here. Ooh, is this one of them fucked doors?
It
Rob,
might be a fucked door.
I think I found one of
Might
them
not
fucked doors you like so much, Robin.
I love.
Nope,
fucked
this
doors.
is, I'm afraid this is an unfucked door.
Oh, that one needs to come back later. You get a key from a lad.
You get a key from Aladdin.
A lad in some big trouble because you're gonna kill him.
Secret butthole. Is that...
I think there's another shortcut here, so you can get back to that bonfire even quicker.
I didn't process that as rude. I just sort of processed that as a genuine hint.
Fine. There must be a secret butthole around here somewhere.
Robin! Oh, you off? See you later. Yeah, have a good time. Bye.
It's off the spoons.
He's going down Yates's, actually.
Duh.
This is the stream where we just list off extremely poor places in the UK. I don't know what that was. Nope. I'm just gonna have a little drink. Sorry, I have a real thirst on. Yeah, that's a very good rule of thumb about messages. If in doubt, it's probably someone making a rude joke. Hey, I want in there.
I think Dark Souls 2 added the word hole, which was probably a mistake.
Oh, fuck off! Not you, Robin, darling. I just saw a Dark Souls meme in a secret place. Plug ahead in short recklessness required ahead.
This bit's cool. I like this bit. There's a big sword sticking into the side.
Ooh. And there's a bloody prize on it.
Mm-hmm. Be careful, it's a Dark Souls thing.
I mean, they're all Dark Souls things. Oh! I don't much like the look of that. That looks like a hole.
Was that the secret?
No, I just sort of... fog door. I just sort of...
Ooh.
Whoa! That's really cool! If nothing else, you can always rely on Dark Souls to just give you that sort of, oh, that's really cool! Oh, it's a turtle. That's really cool moment.
Yeah.
Wow,
Like rag on this. Yeah.
God damn it!
Was it the second ladder drop down behind you?
No, actually, I haven't found out about that yet, thanks. I was just about to say, Turtle is a lot easier to deal with when you use your shield, it turns out. Who would have known?
Who knew it?
Who'd have known it?
Who knew it?
Amber Herb?
I think they give you more spell uses.
Oh, hurrah for Sniper Spot. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably never use that then. I think I got a spell earlier, actually. Oh. Is a turtle going to drop down when at the top of the sword?
God, probably.
Be wary of back.
I think
Ah! It wasn't a turtle. It was just a fella. Sorry, it
this
was...
is still a really bad place to fight just a fella, though.
It was a banter of lads. I think banter is the group term, right?
Yeah.
Like if 4 lads drop down you on a massive sword, that's a banter of them.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it was just one lad in the original Dark Souls 2. Then they made it 4 lads, a whole banter. Great.
You know,
This is very Kaizo.
my dear friend Hitomi did describe this to me as Kaizo Dark Souls 2, and a few people I trust the opinions of swore blind that actually this game was just... This version was much, much better. And so far, all we've really seen today is everyone saying, "Oh, there didn't used to be that many enemies there." And
it's just like they pressed copy and then pressed paste a bunch of times. It's a shame because, like, all the problems I had with Dark Souls 2's original level design, it seems to be exacerbated in Score of the First Sin.
It's curious because I've never really felt Dark Souls combat was at its most engaging when there's lots of enemies.
It's hard.
Well, no, I don't think it's hard. I think it's... I just do not enjoy when there's just... How do we make this difficult? Put more at once so it's harder to deal with.
That's how you make things more difficult. You make the numbers higher.
To be fair, it is more difficult. Is this going to be a... You said there was a shortcut to a bonfire.
There is.
Oh, I hope it's not in this fog.
You go through the fog.
I don't want to go through the fog.
Go through the fog.
I'm scared of fog. It means there's bad times behind it.
Not necessarily.
Robin, I'm scared of the bad times. But not here. What does that mean? Are you a sleepy one or are you a friend? You sleepy bugger! I feel bad since I don't want to... Ooh, leggings. That's exactly what I needed. I don't.
Oh, nice.
I don't want to start hitting everyone on the floor because it feels mean, but also I bet I'll end up getting punked in some way. Wow, those are not nice. Bring me back my falconer boots. Those boots are gorgeous.
Have you been misled by leggings?
I have, yeah. I can't really equip any of those things.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
No, sorry.
Okay, so I might just go with... Cover that back up. Oh, being hollowed. Ooh.
They make some changes to hollowing in this that I kind of like.
Such
I
as?
really hate that it makes your health go down, but it actively changes your character's appearance even more. Like, the more hollow you get, then like your character's hair starts falling out and they look even more like a rotten zombie.
Do they?
Which is kind of cool in the more... Yeah, like, you can see
Oh.
patches in your hair start to fall out, which is sad.
Oh. But that's the... Again, I said this last stream, I dislike it because it makes me feel not in control of my own character, and I really like making characters for games, but I realise that's a bullshit reason not to like it.
That's kind of the point as well.
Yeah. Like, it's meant to be sort of, shortcut.
How sad is this that your character is having such a bad time?
Bugger.
What's bugger?
Fire salamander time.
Yeah. Now you have to go down and rub yourself on all the fire salamanders and probably get killed.
Thanks for the support. I'm gonna maybe go spend my souls then.
Actually, not only go and spend your souls, maybe even reverse hollowing as well.
That's probably a good idea because I'm down a lot of health.
And there's a tough fight coming up.
Apparently they've done away with hollowing in 3. Oh, brilliant.
Good change from Bloodborne as well.
Oh, yeah, like...
Okay, so that lad with the halberd 15 seconds ago, you did parry him.
Yeah, it made a ding-dong noise as well.
So, just do that again.
Buy item... Should we just...
Stock up on love gems? Love
Tra-
gems? Life gems.
Travelling
Oh, no.
Travelling merchant coat, though. I'm not...
Ooh.
It's bad armour, but it looks good.
The travelling merchant hat's got a monocle on it as well.
It does... that's cheap. We'll buy that. That's cheap. And then we'll... Oh, you can buy human effigies as well.
It takes a lot of money to look this cheap. Yes, but I think they've got a limited supply.
Oh, I see. However, Dectalon did tell me something.
Classic
so... Yeah, classic Dectalon, knowing things and being clever. So, last stream... Let's put on this hat and look miserable for a bit. Nice. So last stream I got an item which is a tiny white soapstone. Peter Serafinowicz gave us the big white soapstone this time, but we got a baby one. What I gather that does is you can get summoned to another person's world, but for a very, very short time. And if you survive being in their world that whole time, you'll regain your humanity. So, let's try.
Okay.
I'll be honest, with the performance I've been putting in today, I might have to use a human effigy. Hello, I am... Oh, that doesn't look good. I mean, I've got a fancy hat, but... Now what do we do?
Just wait, I guess.
Oh, I'm being summoned to another world as a shade.
Ooh.
Does that mean I'm actually just going to go around calling all the nasty zombies pricks? Telling them that their outfits are terrible?
Throwing shade.
Oh, it's Gorny Lot 2! Hello, Gorny Lot 2! Oh,
I love online names.
Null is a prick, though.
Ugh.
Oh, where are you going, Lot 2? Nalt's just running off on the other side of the map.
Doing the thing.
Oh, I pressed the... Yeah. Whoops. How does cooperation stuff work in this? Like, by accidentally eating that Essus flask, did I mess up by using it for everyone?
I don't know, because that used to be the case in Dark Souls 1.
Yeah.
In that, when the host used an Essus flask, everybody got healed.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that's the case. I think you use an Essus flask, then it still just heals.
I tell you what,
Still.
that's a lot easier with 3 people.
Yeah, everyone has their own.
Okay, that's cool. More souls is what this cool hat does. Alright. Oh, look out, God. No, look out, look out, look out. Wait, what?
Did they have a different trap in the chest?
They did.
Yeah. Bit of RNG for you?
Oh, I love a lovely little bit of RNG for you. Hello, Governor, bit of RNG.
Lolly bit RNG.
You want to die from a potion? Hello, Governor. we can't start doing the Queen voice.
Can't keep doing this. We can't. We have to
Oh,
stop.
that's a good point. Look at Naltz's hat.
Maybe this game isn't so bad after all.
I want one of those.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I don't know what I was worried about. This is a lot easier. It turns out the group thing works both ways.
Mm.
Oh, wow, you can get items as well.
I guess so. Oh no, wasn't that the case that you could invade people's games and then drop stuff for them? Or was it the other way around? I'm not sure.
I have honestly no idea. I never really did that much cooperation in Dark Souls 1.
I remember seeing somebody make a PvP video where they would go to the forest, leave something at the edge of a cliff, then put on the fog ring and hide with a great bow. So whenever people walked over to look at it, it would be an indictment, and then they would shoot them in the back and they'd fall off.
That is mean as shit. Wow.
At least they gave them free indictment, I suppose.
What's indictment?
You use them and you say, this person was a right dickhead to me.
Oh dear, we're in Weatherspoons again.
Lads.
Actually, this is very Weatherspoons right now. Just everybody in the doorway punching each other.
That's exactly what Weatherspoons is like. The experience.
The last time I was in a Weatherspoons was for the World Cup.
Oh my god.
And I was in Hull. The Hullness is irrelevant, but the World Cupness is very much not. It was, I don't tend to go to pubs full of lads very often, it might surprise you.
Yeah.
And it was hit... Oh! Gawny Lot 2.
The only time I was in a pub where there was a match people were watching going on, that was a couple of years ago for the International.
That's not a real sport, Robin. That's a digital sport.
It bloody was, because I was looking at the game and saying, oh, I think he's going to try this strategy, and somebody else went, no, he's going to try this other strategy.
No, he shouldn't gank in the jungle. He should gank a secret shop.
Gank River, secret shop. Nasher, Roshan. Nasher's in the other. Big boy Nasher.
Crystal Melvin.
Crystal Maze.
I'm sorry, that's about all I really know about Dota.
There's somebody called Melvin in it. It's weird that Pate looks like a phantom in this. Maybe that's saying like you can't attack and kill him because he looks like a ghost.
Yeah, it's not my world to ruin.
Hmm.
Where's Gawny Lot 2 gone? I've lost the person I meant to be following. Hello? Ah.
Alright, I actually need to go into Spear for a minute or so. So, back in a few.
Okay, I'll just keep hanging out with Gawny Lot 2. Oh.
Alright, enjoy Gawny Knot.
Well, Nalt's causing some kind of awful party. As he does. I sort of feel like I've accidentally invaded someone's I shouldn't use the word invaded when I'm talking about Dark Souls. I've accidentally bumped into someone's game. Like, I feel like he knows Nalt or something. Oh, I did it. I fulfilled my duty. I did it. Oh, I got a stone as well. I have to find a nest to put it in, but I'm sure we'll get to that eventually. As soon as we actually get out of this area. So I'm a genuine person again. That is... Somehow that is an even worse look. What's going on there? Yeah, yeah. It's a good look, right? Oh, you can't really see. Well, moving on. Let's spend all those souls on some life gems. Certainly. I've got to keep this hat on now, but it's a bad look. Restores living things from petrification. So I assume that's how we get rid of those big statues in the way? Or is that what we do on the cool tree, maybe? When the duty fulfilled text appears, you can fling yourself off a cliff. Thank you for the hot tip, Dactylon. I will keep that one in mind. There's a lot of tips I've got to keep in mind, so please forgive me. I will be trying my best. To you too, darling. Alright, let's go. Let's go down this hole. Let's meet the fire salamanders and probably regret it. So, we have to go down there. I feel like we're probably coming full circle on where we were before. Like, that's out there to where we originally fought the Turtles. So, do we actually want to be going this way when I get down there? I'm just worried that as soon as I get down there, I'm going to have to run like heck. I'm going to have to run like I'm being chased by a fire salamander. Oh. Or I'm just going to... It's going to go straight past him, actually. Don't know what I was worried about. Yep, that's a dark hole. 2, Scholar of the... Hey. I have to remember I have enough stamina just to sort of assault them and win. Rather than having to do the whole blocking and... Oh, it's locked. But I was going to assume this was the backside of the other door. Another fun fact that won't matter for a bit. The salamanders are terrifying. That's not fun! That's horrible! Also, that's a lot of summon signs. Is it boss time? Oh dear. Oh, fingers crossed, everyone. That person's got no dang face. Oh dear. It's weird, this game's cleric beast doesn't seem to shout as much. I'm cautiously optimistic. This guy seems dealable with. Very cautiously optimistic, you understand. Just stay behind, slash at his ankles. Oh dear. Should have moved better than that, shouldn't I?
I'm back from the Blasted Hellscape. I see you're also in a Blasted Hellscape.
I'm meeting the last giant!
He's alright, isn't he?
He seems nice. He's friendly. He's all shouty.
He's keeps going, oh, I love life.
I'll be honest, he's a less hairy cleric beast than the real cleric beast.
Yeah.
Oh, he made a bad noise. Is he alright? Does he not appreciate what I'm doing?
This is a pretty cool boss fight.
I like it. It's. I feel like it's an alright first one. It's very dealable with.
Because he's very slow.
He's slow and he has
easy to hit.
like animations that actually tell you what's going on. Oh dear. That's... Oh, should I use another one or should I...
Also, did you notice what he did as the fight went on?
No, I've just been looking at his ankles. I think he might have been
Have a look
sick.
at his right arm.
Oh, did he rip up his arm and try and attack me with it?
He ripped off his left arm trying to attack you
Oh!
with it, yeah.
I'm sorry, I've not turned Steam notifications off. I got an achievement!
Hey!
Yeah, so the problem I have with that fight then is how was I ever meant to see him pulling his arm off if I'm constantly staring at his ankles?
Locked onto his ankles, yeah. Yeah.
Should I have not been locked onto his ankles?
I mean, like, how was he supposed to do that fight?
Hey, I did my first boss fight and didn't die.
You did your first boss fight and didn't die. Well done. Welcome to Downy Tales. You did it.
Yay!
Hey!
That's a bad angle. I should stop doing that. Oh, the monocle is not a strong look for me.
It's not working.
It's really not working for me. I like the hat though. It apparently gives me more drops or something. Like if I...
Yeah. I think it's souls. When I played through, I just went through without a helmet. Except for when my character was hollow, then I put on a big hat.
Yeah, the most important part of being hollow is covering your weird wrinkly face, isn't it?
Yeah. I was using the hunter set because A, I like the leather armor, and B, the hat that you get is very big.
What? That castle's fallen over. I'm not sure where I'm going.
You go back up and you do the thing with the door, and then there's some lads, I think.
You go back up and you do the thing with the door.
Remember there was the locked door? And you got the key.
Oh! I was too busy talking about ankles to see I got a key. I'm so sorry. Soldier's door in the Forest of Giants.
Also, you got 10,000 souls, so you should probably do something with those.
Yeah, I should probably...
Do something with those first.
I should probably go see our nice friend, the Herald.
Mm-hmm.
It's
There's
locked.
also... Oh. No.
It's flaming locked. Also, I was very, very sure for a moment I was going to visit the fire salamanders. But I wasn't.
No, you don't have to go there until much later. The door that's locked, I can't remember where you get that key. It might be in the next area you're going to, but do not quote me on that.
Writing that one down to quote you on it in a further video?
No! I'm actually going to look up where you get the key for that so I can quote myself on it.
Well, please don't tell me.
I won't tell you.
Thank you. Oh yeah, so that's kind of what I assumed with the big old giant guy. It's like, again, I've realised I'm harping on about this a lot, but in Bloodborne, there is a boss that tears its own arm off to fight you there as well, and when she does that, she gets double range. So,
right,
I kind of expected that.
Well, Dark Souls 2 did it first, I think.
Ah, no, Phil. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go back to... Oh, no. I've completely forgotten the name of the nice person we visited already. Oh, well. But yeah, we're gonna go to that secret wall. We're gonna go to Weatherspoons. I don't know what stats I want.
I can't believe even the chat is quoting me on stuff that I'm saying. I don't believe this.
ADP? Help. Faith. HP, you die if this reaches 0. Yes!
Nice. Vigor is always useful. Endurance helps you with the equip load stuff.
Adaptability raises various attributes.
Adaptability, I think, is as useful as it was in the first game.
I don't even remember that stat, so is that to say not?
Yeah.
So really what I probably want is Dex, Endurance... Oh, actually, Vigor and Endurance are different in this game.
Vigor is health, endurance is...
Stamina.
Stamina, yeah.
So I'm probably going to want points in both of them. So should we say...
Yes.
Vigor... How do you... Oh, okay. Vigor, Endurance... Couple of bits of Dexterity? How much more
I'd
we
say
got?
at this point, just keep topping up your health and endurance until you find a weapon that you really like. Then
That's a very good point.
in the thing. Because more health is never a bad thing.
Ooh. Adaptability gives you invincibility frames and that's it.
Boom.
I mean, iframes are good, and it might be that that's more like how I'm playing the game.
Yeah. I think going with health and endurance is good for now. At least.
Yes. It's a pretty good, like, blank canvas, right?
Yes. While we're in Majula, you should go talk to your friend Mochlin.
Who's that?
The armor guy. Dad. Maudlin.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm also going to talk to the blacksmith.
Yes.
It's been a while since we've been here. The sound balance on this feels all kind of crazy. The Majula music is really loud.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice music, but I don't know why it's deafening.
Is that cat following you around with a boombox?
It might be. Bloody sweet Chalquois.
Oh,
What's a
I'm still
good
so
name?
happy they have Sweet in their name.
What's a good name for a cat?
How can I get Sweet put in my name as well?
It's just 10 quid. Get your name changed.
Mine was about 35, actually.
Oh. It's not so, still not so bad. Just
Yeah.
put sweet in your name.
Admittedly, that's not so bad to get that.
Alright, everybody, welcome to Dark Souls 2 with Sweet Danny.
Hello.
It works. It works. I like
It
it.
kind of works. Oh, okay, the stats are at the bottom. Ooh, I could get a thrusting sword that has 12 dexterity. Again, this would be easier to tell if I knew what I currently had equipped.
Yeah. Sweet Danny and Hello Robin. You know what? I love it.
I mean, that's good.
I think it means that I can't tell them apart. I don't know which one's which.
I refuse to even put more time to that in my brain than I've given it.
You refuse to just acknowledge the existence of Homestuck.
Sorry, what? I phased out. I'm sure Homestuck's lovely. It's fine.
Hello again. I hope you find something of use.
Ooh. This person has lots of lovely things.
Is it Mochlin?
Yeah, although it looks like they may just have all the starting equipment.
I think it's just all the starting equipment.
Oh.
But if you spend more souls, then they start feeling better about their business.
Oh.
Well, thank you for...
I'm gonna help them out. I'm gonna get something. Let's get some nice pants.
Nice pants.
Let's get some hard leather boots.
A group calling themselves the Blue Sentinels have gained much power in Vogan. You can't even run a shop without their blessing. They claim to be working for the greater good, but it's absolute hogwash.
It's an absolutely clean pig.
Thanks very much.
I've never really understood that phrase. So.
I just remember there's also somebody else in Majula you haven't talked to yet. He's sitting by the big obelisk with the really, really high number on it.
I have talked to him actually. He's very sad
Oh, have
all
you?
the time.
If you talk to him some more, I think he'll give you a cool ring.
A cool ring.
Cool ring.
I love jewellery. Only 2 of my 4 fingers have some.
I am Solden. And like you,
I lost everything. And now
Oh, don't be so presumptuous. I have this hat.
you probably heard that it was possible to break the curse.
I just looked it up. That locked door by the last giant. You don't get that for ages. I was wrong. I was really wrong on that one.
I'm still going to quote you on it.
Okay,
I hope that's okay.
fine.
Do you know much about souls?
A little bit.
Even I'm not certain, but I'm told that the soul is the essence of life itself. Anything living, sentient or no, supposedly has one. What we call the curse is traceable to the soul. Do you see what that means?
Yes. This has fascinating implications on the law.
To walk this earth. That's the real curse, right there. We undead will never die.
I am still... Or rather, it did take me a very long time to understand the difference between undead and hollowed. Because
Yeah.
hollowed people just look like what you'd expect undead people to look like.
Wherever you go from here, you'll soon or later
Yeah.
come up against
Yeah. It's a weird distinction that only really exists in Souls. Guess
And
that's okay.
it's largely as a gameplay conceit, isn't it? Like, there's the idea that, well, all the ones you're fighting out there are hollow, and so they're grumpy. But... Oh no,
But
I
they
do
also spawn
wonder...
infinitely.
Well, yeah, they're hollow, so they're... I do wonder which way round it came. Like, did it come as a gameplay conceit first they worked into the world, or the other way round?
You'll face invaders from other worlds at every time.
I know, like, the development of Dark Souls games feels so...
Not proclaim
Wait, when I say Dark Souls games, I guess I just mean Dark Souls 1. It feels so complete that, like, everything in it is deliberate.
come to your
Which is, like, mind-blowing when you consider how much stuff gets cut during game development. There's an entire boss that was meant to be in Dark Souls 1 that they just didn't get time to implement. Undead Lord somebody, I think he's called. Or Undead King, possibly. And he's meant to be a big deal in the lore.
Ah,
But
fascinating.
you just never see him because he's not in the game because he didn't have time.
Huh. By the way, should I join the Way of Blue Covenant? I don't know what that is. I think I
why
said
not?
Covenant.
Covenant.
Shall I get in the way of the Blue Cupboard?
Yeah, do it. Go to Narnia.
What does it
How's the
do?
wardrobe. The Way of Blue means that when you get invaded, somebody in the Blue Order, the New Order Monday Blue
Yeah.
folk,
Somebody in New Order turns up.
yeah, and then they can help you fight off an invader. I've literally never seen it happen though.
Do I get a cool ring?
I think you did get a cool ring that boosted your health a bit.
Okay, done.
Yay!
I just want cool rings.
That is a wise decision.
Jewelry souls.
People are weak, but the blue sentinels watch over us.
So how does invasion actually work in this game? Is it just straight up anything, anywhere, prepare to die?
Yeah, there are more areas where you're likely to be invaded. Just because that's where like the PvP covenants kind of gravitated towards. There's one I'm thinking of in particular that was an utter nightmare, but you haven't got there yet.
I'm sure I will get there eventually.
Yeah, I don't. There's also one really cool bit where later on where that can happen. Blue Sentinels, thank you, Green Dogs. Yeah, it's a boss fight where you can get invaded during it as well, but it's actually part of the fight.
That sounds
It's
like a
not bad, actually.
Sounds like a nightmare.
I don't know if that's going to happen, and if like there's nobody available to summon, then they just bring in a random folk NPC lad.
I mean, that's a good enough way of dealing with that, really.
Yeah, exactly.
How on earth do I do progresses? Right, first we have to go to Weatherspoons and get that ring.
Yes.
Oh, I see, it's giving me a little icon in the corner now I'm in a covenant.
Yeah.
Wow, jewellery!
The humanity thing has changed, I guess.
The
Instead of being... Because in the last game, it had your number in the top left.
Yeah.
Oh, now you got that. It tells you what covenant you're in.
Oh,
There you go.
feels less important. I kind of like the oh dear, yeah. I kind of like the humanity number there last time. Really, it felt a bit sort of this is what you're after. This is what you want. Here's a readout of how good you're doing. And now it's just, well, this is your cool logo you've had tattooed on yourself.
Apparently, what I was saying about the PvP is more likely to happen in Scholar of the First Sin.
Oh really?
Probably. I'll see it, but also that's cool.
I'll be honest. I feel like that probably should have been a backstab. What I did, or a front stab rather. What I did to that guy.
Did you parry him?
Yeah, I got the ding dong noise and everything.
I think you need to wait for him to fall right down. Yeah, you did that a slight bit too early.
Oh, okay. So he actually has to take a knee before I can.
They literally fall on their ass.
I mean, I do as well. Quite a lot, actually, in this game. Oh! Well, that guy's having a moment. They might have fixed the ragdolls, but they haven't fixed whatever's going on with him. Are you alright? I'll help. I'll help! I cannot affect any manner of help on this man.
Oh no. Oh jeez.
Oh well, see you later! I can hear someone wandering around, that's kind of weird. I don't know which way to go. There was a locked door through here.
Hey, you wanted to go up that ladder, didn't you?
Up that ladder?
Not that ladder, the one with the, in front of the cool tree.
I don't remember why I would want to go up there, though. Oh, Weatherspoons.
you-
Sorry, yes.
Quick spoons with the lads.
Yeah, you know, pop in for just a little bit of treasure. Just a little bit. Only a little bit. Just a quick cheeky treasure. But then I really am lost. There is a ghost beating up a wagon. I hope I in turn show up in someone's world as a ghost beating up a wagon. Just an endless cycle. Oh, spoons.
Ah, spoons. The Sisyphean task of fucking up this wagon.
Yeah, it's not so much Sisyphean as you only ever do it once, but it's passed through, you know? It's something like generational.
Oh, mimetic, you mean then?
I mean, I do love memes.
I was hoping not to...
I mean, I did tell you no memes to start with, but it wasn't going to last long, was it?
Never lasts long. One time I met up with one of my friends, and when I started the conversation saying hello, how are you doing, I turned on the stopwatch app on my phone because I wanted to see how long it would take before we started talking about memes.
And how long did it get to?
4:20. I'm not even kidding.
I genuinely am not equipped to respond to that. How the hell were you meant to know that was an illusionary wall? There's not even a prompt for it, you just mash it.
Yeah, I guess it's like... I mean, it's Dark Souls, people can leave messages on the floor.
That's true. Oh well, we unlocked the secret of spoons.
Yay!
That door's locked, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So now where do we go? I know we have a key, but I don't know where you put the key.
There are actually two places you can use the key.
What? Now I just feel twice as bad.
So one of them is down by that area that I said was where you could meet a new friend. I mean, you might have time left to still meet a new friend.
Oh, Scotland, you mean?
No, not Scotland. I think this is back in Wales.
But we're in Wales. I thought this was Wales.
Oh, Wales.
I'm so confused. Where's Wales? Where's Cardiff?
So, I'm not sure. You want to go back up to the bonfire you've been respawning at recently?
I just want to check this door to see if this is unlocked. I doubt
I'm pretty
it.
sure this is... No, this is if it's the one I'm thinking of, yes, it is. And in fact, you can keep going through there, and it might be cool.
Brilliant. Oh, it might be cool, or there might be blood everywhere.
Well, that probably gives you a pretty good idea of what's going to be up there.
Is it blood?
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Oh, right, no, there's more. I was going to say that wasn't as scary as I was expecting, but I almost got big surprised.
Mm-hmm. You're going to get big surprised.
I did it!
Well done.
They didn't really enjoy that. Well, here I am. Yeah. Hurrah for hole. That's true. That's right, there is a hole there. No, that one wasn't rude, it was in front of a hole!
Oh, carry on then.
Robin! You made that
Being
one rude.
Good job on the parry, by the way.
Don't be dirty. Oh, you're right, Ghost, that looked like a bad accident. Oh, well, they've gone. I can't check anymore. Aww. I hope you're okay. Look at that textures. Oh, you can see where it repeats and everything.
Nice.
So what?
Love those kinds of.
What gnarly mess exists up here? I can see you up there with a bow.
That isn't even the gnarliest of messes.
I mean, it looks pretty gnarly to me. I'm not an expert in gnarliness, but they look kind of cool. I really like how those soldiers look.
I like the hat a lot.
Oh my god, Jill. So, for those of you who didn't follow along, dear friend Jill in chat, in response to Hurrah for Hole, said maybe they're just a Courtney Love fan. Now, this is where it gets difficult. Courtney Love in the 90s was in a band called Hole. You probably don't remember that if you're not from the 90s and American, because they weren't really big outside of America.
Of course, in the 90s.
Do you remember the 90s? But that hit me on just the right level to absolutely kill me. That's kind of my level. Obscure, bad, like, 90s, 80s, 2000 music references.
I like that somebody loves Hole so much that they're going into Dark Souls and talking about it using the chat system in there.
Hurrah for Celebrity Skin! That's the only Hole song I know the name of. And I'm not even convinced that's the name of them.
Right one.
I think I don't know why I know it. Maybe it was on, like, Adam and Joe or something. So you know that singing way that everyone did in the 90s? If you had a guitar, you just went God,
I fucking love What's Behind This Fog Gate. I'm rubbing my hands in glee.
Oh, that's a sword. Wait, hang on. Oh, is this the person I was meant to have seen earlier?
Yes, exactly. So you fell off a thing and its sequence broke, and then so they're supposed to find you and kill you there, and then you find them again here.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a lot more dramatic here, right?
Yeah. It's still pretty dramatic, I'll give them that.
Alright, Goku.
I like this a lot.
So, is every single boss gonna have that weird... Whoa! That weird Call of Duty style red bloody thing, yeah.
I don't know whether they do that.
Because that's ugly. Oh wow, yeah. I just got smushed.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I had considerably less luck with him than the big giant man. Ooh, what an alluring looking skull. So, is it worth investigating this other route first, do you think? Or should I fight this boss?
You can fight the boss if you want. I mean, 2 bosses in one stream is still a lot of bosses.
That's an intense number of bosses.
But then again, we could go into the other bit and find our friend. Which might... That bit... The area leading up to him is kind of tough. Jewel, this is absolutely not a comeback later boss. This is a boss that you have to kill now.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, why not?
If this is a boss we have to kill now, let's do it.
I think the Pursuer is a really cool boss design. I think I already said that before, but
What's
Yowie
the
Zowie.
What's the quickest way there?
You want to, I suppose, go down the ladder and then
Yeah, take the shortcut and then
yeah.
run through the thing.
Yeah, we can. Okay, so here's our pledge. We'll try this boss a few more times, maybe, and then next time we do this, we'll...
I like that you're pledging for me.
All right. Here's what I'm thinking. We do this boss, we kill him,
What?
and then next time we'll meet our friend. Who's got...
There is a bit I have a problem with in that statement.
I mean, just do it. That's what you need to do. Just not die.
Oh, that's the mistake I made. Oh, I'm about to make the mistake again. I let myself get snuck up on and now I'm in the troubles.
No.
I'm having a bad time. So you cut out there and I got distracted. What did you say?
I had to restrain myself from making an off-color joke.
Oh. Don't do that.
I'm just going to let people figure it out for themselves.
Just don't even dignify it by talking about thinking about it. Oh dear. Again, I seem to be having more trouble than anything. If someone just straight up comes at me with a sword and swings it around randomly, I don't have too much of a problem with that. It's when people take their time and sort of, like, try and attack me, like, sensibly. Well, other than that, when I hit a wall. Like, when people pace around me and wave their shields around, that I tend to have trouble. It's like, I can only fight people who play like me.
Yes.
So where was this other person?
Because you know what they're going to do.
Yeah, just sort of wave a sword around and hope you die. Oh, you woke up, did you? And don't you dare get up again. Ugh. That's a weird thing your knee's doing, isn't it? Oh well.
You offended them. They're showing you their cool new knee trick.
But surely that means actually they like me if they're showing me their cool new knee trick.
Oh, you didn't even get...
Oh,
get
you weren't the one at all!
You went a bit partridge there.
I mean, a little bit, but I was terrified.
That's what happens. That's the experience.
So I do find it a little bit garbage that, again, this is something that Souls has always done. This is not like I like it in Bloodborne. But when there's a group of enemies, if one of them is blocking and you hit their shield, you get stunned and knocked back a little bit, but they can't hit each other. Like, all their attacks will happily pass through each other. And sometimes that even happens with walls and stuff. And it's a bit trashy.
Yeah.
Josh, you remember you have to do your work. You have to write that incredibly boring essay so you can have more internet.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
You're not allowed internet until you write the essay.
It's like dessert, but... Oh, no, these people are still here. I almost wandered into their sword trap by thinking about dessert.
Thinking about sweets again.
I do love sweets. Like, see, I can deal with these big sword-waving Jeffy people. I do also like that life gems seem to drop pretty consistently. Not hugely so, but pretty decently.
It's pretty good, actually, yeah.
I have 14. I'll just eat one here.
Nice. Like, this is why I was saying don't feel bad about using them, because you do still get a lot.
Like, I did buy a few, admittedly, but even so...
Yeah.
Like that thing Dexlon told me about where you pop into another person's world, that seemed to give me quite a few as well as the whole unhollowing thing.
And the fancy hat, also.
Well, the fancy hat was more sort of a boon that came off the back of it. I feel like I love the hat, but I also don't know if I do.
Is it the monocle that you don't like, or is it you like the beret more than you like the monocle?
It's more the way it... that's a bad look when you've got a wrinkly face. It's more the way it just, like... It just the way it frames my everything is very unflattering.
A little bit. Are there any good looks for a wrinkly face?
I don't know. I just don't know. Hey up! I feel like I should be parrying this guy, I'll be honest with you.
I'm pretty sure you can. But there's also another cool thing in this arena that you can use to kill it quickly.
Is there a cannon?
There is a cannon.
Listen, I'm gonna try parrying just once and see if I
Alright.
can get any, like... Nope. I need to eat more sweets, but he's not letting me eat sweets.
Don't forget you can use life gems while you're still moving.
Oh, I'm absolutely not forgetting that, don't worry. Oh, I see, there's the cannon. No! Rude!
Did he fuck up the cannon? then?
Yeah, also me. He's fucked up me.
Oh dear, oh dear. There's another cannon.
How much health does a life gem actually restore? I know it takes time, but how much does it actually do?
I couldn't say for certain.
Oh.
A fair bit, I think. I wish everything in this game was as stylish as the Pursuer. I really do.
Yeah, I feel like I would be so much more into the aesthetic if everything was a floaty, incredibly anime Death Knight.
It's the most anime thing in the game. Like, a giant eagle drops it off, it hovers around the ground, it's got a glowy eye, and then it stabs you to death. Its sword glows blue, sometimes.
It is definitely stabbing me to death.
Yeah.
I hit him exactly none, that's right.
No.
But I was trying to parry him. So that justifies my poor attempts. Well, where's this other bugger coming from then?
Is he the other guy behind you in that area that's lying down? I'm really not sure.
Maybe? I mean, is he on his way?
He might be already on his way already.
He's just sort of wandering off.
Oh. Dark Souls.
We'll deal with him and then see how everyone feels. Dealt with.
Nice. So, the lore behind the Pursuer is...
Are the implications of him?
there are a few, but they never really get brought up. It's designed to track down and murder the undead, because apparently that will stop the curse, I guess.
I mean,
I
if they're
can
all
kinda
dead,
see
there's
that.
no more curse.
Yes.
Perfect logic.
Dectalon, I did not play the DLCs, but I do know about the boss you're talking about. It's anime as fuck.
Hey, no spoilers. Hey. No talking about future content we'll get to. Don't make me tell you off.
Sorry.
I'm already kind of seeing the logic of making enemies despawn.
Yeah. Like,
Oh,
I think it's a good change, but the fact that it is a change that needed to be made maybe tells you more about the level design than...
yeah,
they
because
were intended.
in the first game it was very much a case of you could usually just run past everything to get to the boss if you were dedicated enough.
Yeah.
I already get the feeling with a lot of these errors... with a lot of these areas, there's less wiggle room.
Yes. There are a lot more tighter areas. There's one bit I'm thinking of in an area you'll find soon, where there's a very tight area with a lot of lads.
The
And a
problem...
pretty tough boss fight after it.
Oh dear. The problem with tight areas in these games has always been that inevitably you just end up hitting the walls.
Yeah.
And again, when you hit a wall, it seems to be that the enemies that get in that situation have a bigger advantage than you do. I'm
It's
drinking...
like what you were saying about your weapons bouncing off an enemy's shield, but they can still just gang up on you and there's no iframes for when you're getting attacked.
Yeah. Right. Hello, you. pursue this. And then I point to myself. Nope. Oh, he pursued me.
You did ask him to.
I did ask him to. Oh god. Yeah, you can't really dodge attacks sideways very easily in this. Like, between...
Yeah.
I'm going down, aren't I?
I hope not. It's about knowing where the iframes are. And like where the active frames on the enemy's attacks.
The iframes seem to be not anywhere. Oh, that's a bad time for me, maybe? Oh no, I got away with it.
Nice.
Ah, the old cheeky Estus flask in the middle of a fight.
Nice.
Currently I've learnt the range of none of their attacks. Oh dear.
I like that cheeky Estus flask. It was pretty good.
It was a pretty good, then I didn't manage to do the rest. One thing I am feeling pretty okay about with that fight, though, is that they didn't seem to have that much health.
That's true. They actually die relatively quickly as long as you can get the hits in.
But it's
I think-
getting those hits in.
Yeah, I think the P0 is a really cool fight in terms of just like dueling an enemy. There were a few of those in Dark Souls 1.
The one I'm thinking about in terms of dueling an enemy in Dark Souls 1 is probably in the DLC, Artorias.
Yes, I've heard that's one of the best
That was a
sword fights.
really good fight, but also a really horrible fight. I think it ended up taking me about an hour, but I enjoyed the hour.
That's a good boss fight, that.
It's a good boss fight.
Yeah. I also liked just fighting the Boulder Knights. That they kind
Yeah.
of fight like that as well, but they're a lot more fodder.
Oh, yep, I got a spear in the back, but that's a really bad idea actually, because of the tight area. I can't run away from these guys because I'll just get caught. Well, there goes my clever plan of just running straight through them. This is almost exactly what we were talking about a moment ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the Boulder Knights in the first game were, it's like the Boulder Knights and the Black Knights as well. They felt like really cool things. Like the Black Knights especially felt like a cool thing in your way. That I for a long time was very scared of them, even though to be honest, once I learned how to fight them, didn't really need to be. Oh,
Yeah.
hello you.
Wait, the Black Knights or the Boulder Knights?
Both really.
Yeah. The Boulder Knights are cool because like, the first time you find one is this lad facing away from you and he's got a cape.
Yeah.
Whoa. What does that mean? I've never seen
Actually,
a cape.
like, I fought that first. If I recall, I fought that first Boulder Knight, and he gave me his sword, and that set me up for most, like, the next couple of hours. Really,
It's incredible. Also, that's a really rare drop, isn't it?
I have no idea, but it's a really good sword, and I really enjoyed using it.
I know that a lot of people try to find that sword because it's got the best dexterity scaling. I think,
Yes, I was lucky because I went entirely dex, as I'm probably going to end up doing in this game.
that you need. Hey.
But also, I just found it really. How did I get hit there? I found it really satisfying to use in terms of, like, it had a lot of quite straight attacks, and I don't really like the big swingy roundy stuff.
I liked the Bastard Sword and the Claymore because it gave you both. The Claymore... how did that hit you? Yeah, the Claymore gives you a stab, and the Bastard Sword, I think, gives you an overhead swing. I think.
Right, I'm gonna
And-
try cheating.
Options.
How do I cheat? How do I cheat?
Use a cannon.
What? How's that meant to hit? That's the slowest thing in the universe. Okay, so it looks like he does it looks like he does 3 attacks, I think. And then a shield, and then a... Oh, that was a big charge. Oh. 2, 3. I'm learning, possibly.
Dexalon, we know we can parry him, we're just not going to try that.
I speak for your fucking self. I mean, I really want to parry him.
Is that little pause when it jumps up in the air before the third hit? Or as it's jumping in the air?
It's so cool.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh dear, this is a bad idea.
I also love, like, the quiver, I guess, of just, like, axes and spears.
Yeah, you need more weapons, right?
As many weapons as possible.
We have been at this for over 2 hours now, so we're coming up on our limit. So
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Kill the lad, then call it.
we are absolutely not going to kill him, is the thing.
I'm not going to kill him. Okay.
Not a chance. I'm thinking one more try, then we should probably call it.
Okay, sure.
We can't, unfortunately, spend forever grinding it out, because we've got to go to bed, probably, and everyone else has things to do. I'm hoping to keep these to about 2 hours to 2.5 hours, really.
That's a good length.
Because otherwise it just gets a bit... Who wants to watch it? But, you know, brevity is the soul of Dark Soul. Is that what they say?
Brevity is the soul of... Brevity is the dark soul of what? There you go.
Oh, that works better! Thank you.
It's alright. Everybody's saying try running past all the enemies this time.
I don't want to... Where am I going to use the humanity? I was going to... Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's not quite a run. But exactly at what point am I going to stop and heal?
Oh, you run through them, didn't have a chance to do that, really.
Just quickly drink a thing, I guess? Like, use that guy's animation? Right, let's see if we can't parry him. Oh! I couldn't seem to front stab him there, but I did
Right.
get him.
You got him. That's all that matters. So you can do it again, right?
Shut up. I'm guessing I can't parry the cool anime strike, so... Yep, no, I can't do it again. I can't do it again.
But you did it once. That's good enough. That's the win.
Technically oh wow, that one didn't even count. Oh, you can't riposte, but if you stun him in front of the ballista, you can shoot him with it. Okay. This is all seems to be predicated on a big series of ifs. If you parry him in front of the ballista, and you can get that over there in time. It's very scary.
A little bit. I managed to use the ballista on it when I played through without parrying it, and I felt good about that. Also, I turned into a robot for a little while. Sorry, people.
Yeah,
in the
there's-
chat. Don't know
there's-
what happened.
It's the internet, there's not much we can do about that, unfortunately. These things happen. Unless you want to come over here every Wednesday and Sunday, which might get difficult. Yeah,
Where's Manchester?
my health is miserably low right now.
You're mouldy.
I am a little bit mouldy, aren't I? I've gone a little bit stinky. I do sort of wonder, like, how much health the ballista takes... Oh, come off it. How much health the ballista takes off, you know? That's kind of what I want to find out.
It's worthwhile. Like, it is worth doing that.
Nope, that was not even close. Yeah, the problem with being hollowed like that is I can take one shot from him before I'm in healing zone.
Yeah.
So you say this is actually what I'm meant to be doing now, though? Oh.
Parrying him in front of the ballista.
No, I mean this boss fight.
Yes. This is
Okay.
the next look. There's another area you can go to as well, but I don't think it actually unlocks anything plot critical. Like, this is the critical path.
Fucking hell. His attack's really big. He's got a big sword.
It's got a really big sword. It's about as big as you are.
I'm quite big as well.
I know. That's just how big his sword is.
That's really big. Uh-oh. Little cheeky Estus flask.
Oh,
Oh, that... Yep, okay. That was just miserable. Ah, well.
oh well.
I think we should probably stop for the evening.
We parried it. We can end on a high note.
Well, I mean, parried it last time. And then I came back for one more.
We parried it. We can end on a high note.
Ah, well. I think what I will do is I will use a humanity now. Well, sorry, not a humanity, a pile of twigs. A pile of twigs. We got one boss down today. We did a lot of progress. It counts.
Yeah, it counts.
And I'm going to wave goodbye. Thank you very much for coming, everyone. Thank you, well, thank you to Titus, who's hopefully asleep, feeling a little bit better now. And thank you again, Robin.
No worries. I enjoy doing this. Let's do it again on Sunday.
That's the plan. Every Wednesday and Sunday until either this game beats me or I beat it. Hopefully the latter.
Hopefully, in theory, the latter.
In theory, the latter. We'll see how it goes. Have a lovely rest of the evening, everyone. Thank you. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, it was alright.